Dude, that's sick.
What's up, guys? So today we're going to install some more parts. So here we're going to have the fender intake. I guess you can call it a cold intake. These are going to be 10.5 millimeter spark plugs. We're going to have these and these. They're going to be the poly mounts, a little stiffer than the rubber. High voltage coil packs. Shorter dog bones. These are about 1 inch shorter. And then these right here are poly mounts for the dog bones, which is the red right here. I'll be giving these away to one of you guys for y'all to try to see if y'all like. And then y'all can go and get these if, you know, these do you some good. Or even if you just need some new ones. Perfect, I'll ship them to you. So let's go ahead and get these parts installed and we'll go from there. So first we're going to do the dog bones. You can definitely see that they're a little shorter. So here's the bolt right here. Here's where the bolt would go. It's about 1 inch shorter. Gives you a little bit extra throw. And we're going to replace this this rubber right here on the mount with the poly ones. So in order to get these in, it's super simple. You know, they just come apart. I mean, you just pull on either side and they come apart into 2 pieces. Just slip them in there and press them together. Same thing with the back ones. Back ones are the same thing. Actually, I think the back ones can just slip in there. If not, they do come apart. I know they will. So let's get into it. Alright, so we got those mounts installed. As you saw, if you put like a wrench on it, you can and put the screw through it, and put the wrench on one end, you can pry it out after you spray it down with some WD-40. So what we got going on here is we got to make this line up. Now because these are shorter, it's going to be a little harder to pull the engine by hand. So when you do this, make sure you have it hooked on the lip of the supercharger, not the fuel rail. Not any wires are in the way, and do it just enough to get the engine to rock forward. So as you can see, every single time we do it, it's coming forward, closer, closer. One more. Sorry it's so shaky. Somebody took my my table. Oh, one more. And we're there. Put the bolt back through. Tighten it down. And bang. There you go. Alright, so the point of these shorter dog bones is to allow the engine to come forward a little bit, because you know every single time you hit the gas, the engine wants to rock backwards. Well, that rocking is losing torque. So to keep the engine from rocking backwards, you pull it forward and put in stiffer mounts to keep it from rocking back so much. That way, that torque that was rocking your engine can be delivered back down to the wheels. So that's how you do those engine mounts. I'll let you know how it feels. Next, we're going to get onto it with the spark plug cables and the coil packs. All right, so we're going to start by removing all of our plugs. You don't really have to worry about what order they came out because, you know, putting in new ones doesn't really matter. Oh, disconnect your battery. Big thing, disconnect your battery. All right, so we got the battery disconnected. You don't want to short anything out, that'd be awful. So we got the spark plugs wires out of here. So next, I think what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and remove the coil packs. So what we have here is, I believe that's a 7 or a 6.5 millimeter. There's going to be one on each side. Go ahead and remove those. Coil packs come right out. The new ones, I don't think it matters what order they go in, but do keep note of the numbers on your stock coil packs, because that's going to tell you what plugs go to what cylinder, and take a picture of it, or you know, whatever. The new wires, they do have the number on the wire, but not on coil pack. So keep that in mind. New coil packs are in, nice and red. So we're going to go ahead and pull the spark plugs off or spark plug wires off the spark plugs. Just when you do your spark plugs, keep take off that heat shield. It just makes it really stuck. All right, let's pull these old ones out. Got them all disconnected. Put those new ones back in. Like I said, it's got all the numbers on them. It's a little out of focus. Anyways, it's got all the numbers on them. So refer back to your picture, and they're gonna go like this. Numbers are gonna go on this side towards the coil packs, just like that. Okay, so I got all the wires on. When you're doing it, you can use these little clips, kind of keep them in order. When you plug them in, make sure you hear that nice, clean, crisp crack. So that way you know they're actually, you know, on the spark plugs. So there you go. Let's go to the intake now. So first we're going to start by taking off this support bar, taking off the intake entirely, removing the mass airflow sensor, and removing this box. Keep in mind when you remove it, know that your PCM is in there. So don't damage that. Be careful, secure it somewhere safe. And I believe it's supposed to fish through here. I've seen some guys move their mass airflow sensors up here. Don't do that, that'll burn it up. So let's get everything off. Okay, everything is out. This box right here is what we removed. Let's see if I can sit it somewhere. This clip right here is what's holding in the PCM. So you just pull this forward and the PCM will come right out. Keep this somewhere safe. This can't get too wet. I mean, I'm sure it's got some kind of rating, but this cannot get wet. So you need to put it somewhere safe. Make sure it stays well ventilated. Why it stays in the air box, because air is constantly coming in and out, keeping it cool. So keep it somewhere safe. We're gonna figure out where to put it. We're probably just gonna tie it up right there, and maybe drill some holes, put some screws in there, but be careful with this. So it looks like we're gonna have to do some trimming, because this has got to connect like that to the mass airflow sensor. And when we come over here to the car, it's got to go whoop, and it goes into here. But this right here and this right here is getting in the way. So we might have to cut it out like this and then down like that, and then cut this little section out, and then it'll be able to go down in here. But that right there is the fog light way down in there, so it should be able to come out right behind the fog light. So I guess it's time to do some cutting. Well, my cameras and microphones keep dying, so I'm using my phone now. So I cut all of that out, This right here is a support to keep like the plastic bumper connected to the fender. You will lose some support there. I mean, it's not bad. I'm pushing on it right now, nothing's moving. But however, it does fit now. So you'll just connect this end to that end, and then this end onto your throttle body. And if you got a Series 3, plug that hole. You don't even need that because your O2, or sorry, your sensor for your mass airflow will actually go in there. So we're gonna plug that up and throw it in there and see what it looks like. And ooh wee, it looks good. Got it all cut out. It's in there. The filter's right there though. Focus. Filter's right there. I'm gonna have to get up underneath the car to get that one on. But looks good, and I bet you it's gonna sound different too. And then after we're done with the install, this is where it sits, just about. That's the front of the car. This is the driver's side, right behind the fog light. Remember to get a sock to put on that so it doesn't get waterlogged. That's your install. But before we go, we got a couple other things that we got to go over, and that's your specs on that filter. So doing a cold intake, you keep all that heat from your engine going into your intake because hotter air is less dense. So right here is going to be your before. This is going to be just a short ram air intake, soaking up all that engine heat, the air off the radiator fans, and this is like live, not right now, but like, and then over here is going to be after. Look at that intake temp difference, heck of a difference. But thank you for watching. Tune in, come back for more.